Good evening, friends. You join me for another Longship After Dark. Sorry, I've been told that when one is supposed to do videos for YouTube, one should endeavour to do some kind of introduction. And, I don't know, I've been smoking a little bit too much from the crypt, if you know what I'm saying. But, to make up for some lackluster streams, and to make up for not streaming as much as I would like, I'm going to delve into the Longship After Dark archives. And I've got a couple of special ones for you. Now, obviously these will be split into multiple videos. From your perspective, this will be weird time travel. This might even be the second video and not the first. That's right. Time's my bitch tonight. Full Chronos, let's go. Now, I mean, if you've been chatting me on stream, you know, I'm going through a real horror kicker at the moment. And I am trying to offset the streams with more of the wholesome banter or the silliness or just more times with Therapy Sword. But there's this deluge of wonderful short-form horror games that I've desperately, desperately wanted to share with you. And now, via the medium of Longship After Dark, I can do that. And we're going to start with Rental. The reason I haven't put this on screen right away is because I wanted to introduce you to it before I kick it off. It is made by a team called Lonely House, published by Animatilia Project, and Astrolobal Games. I couldn't tell you donkeys about either of them. Although the Astrolobal is also credited of working on Moons of Dalsalun, or Darsalun, however you want to say it, which is a gorgeous, pseudo stop-motion pixel pixel save all of the cutie patootie little spaceman game. I'll have to show it to you another time, or ask me about it on stream, but that's not why we're here today. We're here to play Rental. And Rental is a very simple premise. What if you show up on your Animal Crossing island and the house that Tom Nook sells you, he shouldn't have sold you. That is the entirety that I understand about this. It is a short-form game, and, as I quote, Rental is a short and spooky adventure game about the dangers of renting a house in an unknown place. The character is so Animal Crossing coded that it's almost ridiculous. And I can't say no. So, it should all be chained up, it should all be ready to go. Come with me now on a tiny journey through whatever this ends up being. Cheers. I'll grab my controller. Don't spook me out. Don't spook me out. Bid your game. This is available on Steam, and whether or not you play through it in its entirety, whether or not you choose to just watch me careen through it, if you get the chance, you know, grab yourself a copy. Actually, hang on, bear with me just a second. This is actually free on Steam, but I will be picking up the supporter zine after this, which is like a cute little, well, short zine designed purely to support the people who made it. So, yeah, you can play this for no money. If you do, please, please, please support the devs. Because, you know, these short-form horror games, it's really hard to make bank on them, right? Like, the way that Steam operates, any game under 2 hours is rampantly refunded. And even if it is free per se, the amount of people that will buy the support these devs DLC is a whole nother kettle of monkeys. Anyway, who knows? By the time we finish this video, I might be scared out of my little tiny ginger mind, and I might be telling you, never show this to anyone ever. Maybe this is the pulse of video games. But I'm sure it's fine. Who would take all of the, who would take the art style of Animal Crossing and use it to mess with us in real time? Who'd do that? Rental. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, we can get Amy plushie. Do not adjust your television sets. It is 3x4. Ah, good old Suzuki carry. Aw. Who's this? That's our bunny, Dad. What do you think of me? It's not too shabby. Oh, bro.
Oh, do you want to play with me?
No. See, what I assume Mama Bunny is... Oh, the door's open. Rental man. Could the rental man be here already? Achievement unlocked. We are your family. Speak to your family. For some of us, that's a task. I shouldn't stray too far. Is it too hard to hope that we can walk off into serene happiness? But yeah, I've only seen a little bit of this. I'm essentially what's on the store page, and I have a feeling this very much fits the theme of this whole liminal space horror kicker that I've been on. So... Oh, who closed the door behind me? Open up! I'm the one inside. Why won't it open? I should find that dental... Rental? Yeah, rental man. I should find that rental man. You're in trouble, love. I've been thinking a lot about the... About the film, I believe it's John Makes a Maze, which is supposed to be directly inspired by House of Leaves. And yeah, okay, we'll find the rental guy. And how its use of like liminal space is initially just purely for comedy, and then evolves into something like, okay, we can move through the doors, truly horrific. Okay, everything is just find the rental man, find the rental man. Who's this? Rental man, did you come from the outside? I've been trapped here for weeks, months. I don't even know anymore. Umi, our character's like, I need to get the keys. My parents are... Forget about your parents! You're never going to see him again anyway! Unless... Unless what? You'll have to perform a ritual to exorcise this cursed place. Yes, yes, that's it. I can't do it myself, of course. I'm just some helpless rental man. But you're a little girl. Who else could do it better? This seems fine and not at all sus. You just need to find the artifact. Let me see. 6 crosses. A woman behind bars. Some angry man. No, not me. 3 candles. And then... Where? Wait, I think you should know. There appears to be a secret room somewhere in here. I don't know how to summon it, but some of the stuff is probably there. Good luck. All landlords are bastards. Nothing here. It looks like a good place to hide. Wish I could sleep on the bed this bit. Who do I need to hide from? Umi? There's something in the drawer. Found a key. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I was thinking about John Makes a Maze, and how the whole liminal space elements of it to start with are just whimsical and silly, you know. If you haven't seen the movie, the premise is very simple. It's about a couple. The guy is down his luck looking for work, and one day he decides to build a maze while his partner is at work. And she comes back, and there is a bunch of cardboard boxes in the living room. But the maze inside that cardboard box is impossibly big. I wonder if 60DF is on. TV looks kind of fuzzy. Okay. And it's 1 cross. We need 6 crosses, 3 candles. And a wooden stool to reach high places. Jobs are good. It's not the time for a hot bath. It's always the time for a hot bath. And there was nothing in the cabinets. Alright. Sorry. So far, this has clearly mastered the Resident Evil fixed camera style of surrealism. Some random woman with a baby. This texture looks somehow meaty. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, but we did find a candle inside the cushions. That's good. The table is floating. Fair in... I don't feel so well. These windows look low budget. No problem here. Thanks, I hate it. And there's no chance of us getting out. 2 candles. Okay, so I think we're up to 3 candles, 1 cross. 5. God damn it. There's a man here, but he doesn't look angry. There's a woman, but she's also not behind bars. There's some ugly kid, too. I'll call your kid ugly. Anything to eat? Guess not. No dirty dishes. Wooden stool in the cupboard. And there's some cross objects. Okay. So up to 2 crosses, 4 candles. 4 chairs, huh? My little brother should eat outside. Girl, you are having a bad time. Now is not the time for... sibling rivalry? Gonna level with you all. I'm already not a fan. Okay, close, close, close. Across thingy. Alright. 3 crosses, 4 candles. Oh, cute necklace. I don't think I can use this. Okay. You know what? I wanted to talk about Dave Makes a Maze. I like the idea of starting with something that seems obvious and whimsical. Using that as your jumping off point, you know what I mean? Nothing in the drawer. Okay, we'll head straight across. Close my dandy wear. Time to take a nap. Now this guy looks angry enough. Okay, so we have the angry man. Now we need the woman behind bars. And we need more crosses. Well, I cannot state enough how the fixed camera just locks us into this nightmare. Woman behind bars with taste and decoration. Okay. I think that's the secret room. Okay. Right, well that's us. We've arrived in the labyrinth. Okay, well, the us over there seems to be the furthest. Basic using ourselves as a distance marker. This isn't leaning too hard into the Children of Peril like trope. This doesn't feel very Stephen King-esque. This really does feel like those cute little villagers like, we moved into our house with the family. Then the door locked and I couldn't get out. The villagers of Animal Crossing would never question just going into a house alone. Why would they? They live in a world free of fucking nightmares and debt. Excuse me. Have you noticed how this labyrinth feels like a bunch of like refracted mirrors and whatnot? Okay, I need 2 more crosses. Nearly cleared this. That, unlike things like, say, the Nameless City, this isn't like Euclidean geometry. This is a purposeful mirror maze. Alright, so we're going to check this way first. Just in case there's another across this way, but we can loop it back. Cool. Anyone left? I think this begins to take us slightly back to where we were. No, this is a very dead end. But yeah, this is not going for like Euclidean geometry, and this isn't going with messing with this. This is, for all intents and purposes, a pure mirror maze. A labyrinth which we can only navigate by the distance from which we see ourselves. The light comes from nowhere. The sounds are coming from nothing. The dead ends are very real. And I too can't help but feel every time that little face starts zipping towards us as we get closer to the... reflection point that we're in the bad place. Like, so far we can't really call this a subversion of expectation, because it is very clear about what it says. It's, you know, you move into your new rental apartment and it's full of nightmares and bad. That is very clearly what's happening to us. You know, our character is far more shocked than we are. And I don't know. Like, here's me trying to do analysis live on the fly, but it strikes me that... Oh, cool. There's a last cross. Now all we need to do is get out of this infinite maze. What strikes me about this is that we're put in a situation where we must carry the character forward. They don't know the peril that they're in. We do. We're not playing as this character. We've been fucking tasked with being their chaperone. Taking them through this labyrinthian nightmare. Door is open. Okay. Something in this place is wrong. Okay, it says we have arrived at the ritual circle. So I can perform the ritual here. Everything is placed. What should I even say? That useless man just disappeared on me. And here goes nothing. Parika, Parala, Perona, Pepperunoto. Fuck it, you know what I mean. This is why no one gives me the Book of the Dead. What thing have we brought forth? Hello, Earth to Umi. Umi's like, huh? Seems like the rental man's not here yet. Might as well go unpack what we can. Umi's like, dot, dot, dot. Oh, never mind. The door is open. Could you go and check? I don't think we should go inside the house. Okay. It said finished the first run. I don't think we're done with this. Look, if I hit stop record right now, if I just went, don't worry about it. This is a kind of a cute little daydream about like an Animal Crossing style creature, imagining this impossibility, right? That the... Fuck off, I saw that. The idea that the world of Animal Crossing and things like it could contain these elements of spooky horror. You know, the overactive imagination of a child who can imagine things beyond the place they are in. However, guess we're going back in. Like, what else can we do, right? What else can we do? Okay. So perhaps there isn't another run through of this. Sorry, my apologies. I just wanted to check before we threw ourselves headfirst in. So it looks like you have the... If you play close attention, you can hear the ocean from here. He's like, can't hear it. Oh. And then... What a nice vacation we're going to have. Okay, so what I thought was the second ending was just speak to the family twice. Okay. So this was not... Sorry. Let me take a moment. Let me take a beat. This is the side effect from streaming all the time, is I I frequently just stop and stare out into distance whilst streaming so I can come back and collude my thoughts. So this was kind of clever. This isn't an overtly scary game. I mean, shit, if you're watching to this point, you've seen as much as I have. Nothing about this is going to be the shit that keeps me up at night, you know what I mean? God, there's so many concepts, especially in video game horror, that, oh boy, I definitely drink, partially to forget. But with this is the daydreams of a little girl. They're at a holiday home, their parents have signed it away, the place looks kind of weird, like kind of a bit run down, kind of like rife for some spooky shit from the outset. And Umi's the first, well, Umi's not even the first one to go in. Umi's mom is like, hey, to Umi, are you going in? What we go through is her teeny tiny daydream, this elongated, haunting Slender Man type bunny figure, the ritual that doesn't make sense, the labyrinth being not a labyrinth but a mirror maze, and then the magical words being just something she made up. And while I can't say that this is necessarily great genius bombastic nonsense, what I can say is that it's kind of inspired. Animal Crossing and its ilk are played predominantly through the viewpoint of you, right? You are the new person in town. You are the person who moves in. You kind of pick and choose your villagers based on who you want to have in your personality. And this is a kind of a cute little thing of like, what if one of the villagers kind of dreams about fecked up horror scenarios? What if they do think about like, yo, what if this adorable cutie patootie impossible world we're trapped in could have some messed up stuff in it? I don't know. I think what's so wonderful about this is it really feels like a child's daydream brought to life, you know? The fact that the rental guy is just called Rental Guy, and how he pops in and out of existence, how he disappears and then pops back into existence to give you more like exposition and then pops back out again. I don't know. This is a game that feels like a child telling me about their idea for a comic. And I think it's exceptional. Which is like saying exceptional, but without muddling the words. So, okay, so here we go. Beador is always telling me I need to play more cute games. Here we go, this was a cute game. But I stand by my word, I am going to pick up the support the dev zine after this, because this is definitely excellent food for thought. This is a lot of game inside a game jam sized project, and this is the kind of thing that would feel right at home in like the DreadX collections and things like that. So yeah, so this was good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but again, due to time travel, when you see whatever the next video is, who knows when that'll be. But let me tell you, I've got Mimic Hunting, and I've got, like, The Thing Super Spoopy Icy Island Edition. So... I'm glad I did this first, right? I'm glad. Maybe I should have done the super spooky stuff first and then done this, like Shot Chaser. Turns out, I might not be good at planning these. But yeah. I guess, if I'm going to put any closing thoughts on this, it's entirely fine to make something that pretends to be spooky and is just cute and a bit fun. Like, this game is really fascinating, and I'm trying not to make this sound patronizing, but incredibly valid. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Have I lost it? I might be losing it. It's alright, I got my therapy sword tomorrow, I'll be fine. Well, from me and Umi, I'll see you on the next Longship After Dark. It's probably not going to be this cute again. Oh, lordy, lordy.